everyone, Allie Janes here.
She can't cook, she can't clean, she enjoys the finer things in life.
I had a bunch of cool firsts this week. For my Assassin web series, I had my first hand-to-hand combat scene. Another character in the series did something really bad, so my character had to take action and kick some butt. It was really fun to do, but also really hard. Stunt guys are geniuses. We had a stunt coordinator on set to help us choreograph the scene and not hurt each other. It's really hard to walk that fine line between making it look awesome and not actually causing bodily harm to anyone. While we were practicing, there were definitely some errant punches, and I went home with a couple bruises from hitting walls. All in all though, I felt pretty assassin-y. It was cool. Also on the web series, I fired my first prop gun using blanks. Even prop guns can be pretty dangerous, so there are all these safety protocols that need to be followed. I've never fired a gun of any kind before, so it was a little terrifying and loud. Deafeningly loud. I had to work really hard to not jump when it went off because we could only do a few takes with the blanks, and I had to look like a pro assassin, not run around screaming like a little girl. My last first of the week was getting to perform at a pitch meeting for a new musical. A pitch meeting is when you take a few bits from your play or musical or whatever and perform them for investors and producers. Since this pitch was a musical, we did 4 musical numbers along with a few bits and pieces of scenes filled in by narration. I really hope this series gets picked up by someone. The music is clearly catchy because I haven't been able to get the songs out of my head all week. And the lyrics are pretty irreverent, so I have the most bizarre things running through my head all day. And now for a movie review. Doctor Who Season 3. Not a movie, but I only have time to watch things in bits and pieces, so that's what gets watched. I did not expect to like this series because I'm not a big sci-fi fan, but I totally got sucked into the first 2 seasons in the most nerdy way possible. However, in Season 3, I feel like everyone creating the show is just kind of waiting for Billie Piper to come back. Billie Piper played Rose in the first 2 seasons, but then got lost in another dimension, i.e. she found an acting job that she liked better. The poor girl who replaced her seems to have been given no character or storyline or arc or anything that makes her overly interesting. It seems like she was just thrown in to replace Billie Piper with no real help from anyone. It's like they're about to start filming a scene and someone taps their watch and asks, "Hey, when is Billie coming back?" "Oh, you're her replacement because we lost her in another dimension?" "Alright. The camera's over there. Go do some acting stuff in front of it. We're gonna go get lunch." The storylines do start getting a little better around the second half of Season 3, but honestly, I'm just sticking around hoping Billie Piper comes back. And now it's time for my favorite thing of the week. I don't have a flashy graphic or animation for this segment yet, but... What? Aww, you made me a title card for this week's favorite thing of the week? Thanks, Maxwell. It kinda looks like you slept on it, which you probably did. You can make one too for me if you like. If you want to draw something, you can scan it and email it to me, or send it to my P.O. box. All of that info is below. Or if you want to get really fancy and make an animation, that's cool too. Thanks again, Maxwell. Mwah. So, Froyo. That is frozen yogurt if you aren't hip. Southern California loves frozen yogurt, which is awesome because I love frozen yogurt. It's like a friendship made in heaven. There are all sorts of different frozen yogurt options here, from the fancy and trendy pinkberry to the more generic places that kind of just taste like cafeteria soft serve. My favorite places are the self-serve kind like Yogurtland. They have a whole wall of different flavors of yogurt you can choose from, plus like a giant buffet of toppings that include fruit and candy and crushed cookies and everything in between. It's just not possible to be in a bad mood after eating frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt should be prescribed as like the new Prozac. I'm a scientific genius. I'm so going to be rich now. And, of course, as a scientific genius that figured out the new Prozac, I should get frozen yogurt free for life. Let's do the weekly giveaway. Congratulations to the winner of last week's giveaway, Sakuran Boka Pukeki. Totally butchered that. But anyway, you won a Vox Lumiere tank top. Well done. This week's giveaway? I don't have a giveaway. Wah, wah. So now it's time for the question of the week. My bad mood buster is frozen yogurt and also cupcakes. What's yours? Leave a comment or video response below. Later, lovelies. Tell us a little bit about Vox Lumiere.
Well, Vox Lumiere is rock concert meets silent film. We take cool new music, if I do say so myself, because I write the music, live performers such as the fabulous Alison, and we mix it all together with these amazing silent movies from the 20s.
This is the Fort McMurray Airport. It's so tiny. Everything's in one little room.